Hello everybody, hopefully I'm audible. So today is the time for the other Sunday survival live stream. So I'm doing a survival live stream with Chivalry 2 every other Saturday. So just a second, I'm trying to double check that I actually have this live. So just a second. And I need to double check that the chat is also working. Just bear with me with it for a moment. And then I'll do this. And then I'll do the warm-up. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, just a test message. Yeah, everything is working fine. Alright, so that's it. What I do in the beginning of every survival live stream, since I haven't played Chivalry for maybe 2 days, so I need to go and do warm-up. Maybe one day, don't really remember. So for warm-up I usually choose the standalone server, hopefully FFA, but not dual yard. Dual yard, basically you will be kicked for doing FFA in the servers, and it's only dual yard available. So in that case I just go and probably do a warm-up on 40 people server. Just don't want to bear the full brunt of folks who are, you know, doing try-harding. I just need a warm-up. So for warm-up, ideally, I would like to do couple of duels with my favorite weapon. So then I could get a hang of it. Yeah, hello Clux here. Wow, you've got a new record in survival rounds. Well done. Would you mind, do you mind spilling how good it was? Would be really cool to know. Yeah, there are horses on this server, but that's not consequential. I just need some duels.
Brothers, the town square is nearly lost.
Yeah, so warming up with my weapon. So very good. Drag, delivered, killed 2 enemies. One enemy decided to look at me, but not really.
Curses! The town square is lost. Hungarians, defend the gatehouse banners.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I delivered a lot of damage. 46-0. Wow, Clux here. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. Well done. So that's a good score. I mean, if I score around 40 kills, I consider it a good round. If under 40, I'd say meh, it's not too good. Unless it's a really bad weapon and I'm too short round. A bit too short, basically. But other than that, so that's a really good indication that the round was good. 46 kills. Yeah. So usually 50, so that's amazing. Everything about that is just godlike. Quite rarely I do over 50. Again, it depends on, since I'm also trying to choose different weapons for my survival runs. That was very nice. Yeah, you see? Now I go flying. It's funny. Still, it was a good fight with a knight with battle axe. Let me write GF. That's a good fight. So instead of teabagging, that's what you should do. You should write good fight, whether you lose or you win. You want duels, or do you want to do a survival round together? Because I'm like 4 kills away from finishing the warm-up. A bit iffy. Drag did not work. Yep, not very good. Still 4 kills to be done. By the way, is my sound now better? Because I tried to reducing my Chivalry sound, so you could hear what I'm speaking. Just for warm-up, okay. Sure, if you want. Let's do a warm-up then. Let me invite you. Or do you want like the duel, 1 against 1? Because again, I'm not a great dueler, so just saying. Oh, I see quite a few folks. Okay. So anybody else want to join? Give me a shout. It's overall kind of quit, but I might just be mine. I don't really follow this sentence, but okay, if you want duels, let's do dual yard. Okay, not too populated this one, so we won't be interrupted by guys who like to do FFA, like I do FFA.
Duel yard.
Okay, so just a few people here. It's Sikiel clan of idiots and imbeciles. So yeah, basically I reported those guys when they were trolling. I think not this Saturday, but previous Saturday's run. They were quite notorious on intentional team killing quite a few friendlies. I think one scored around 25 kills, and that's not counting enemy kills. So it's more than that. Also, I don't see you in the lobby, so what's wrong? I don't see you here. Although it looks like you are in the party, but you're not in the server. Either you have a potato PC or something wrong, and a bug just did not let you join. I'll wait another 30 seconds and then I'll basically recreate the party. Maybe it was a bug that did not allow you to join. You see those artifacts I'm pointing at? You see? Those ones, artifacts. So that's basically, I think, DLSS. I'll double check if I have DLSS settings. Options, video, DLSS. Yeah. Quality. So yeah, this was DLSS. So if you see those flickering, you see that these are the artifacts from DLSS. And you can also see that whenever my weapon is moving, it differently generates the frame. So yeah, this is DLSS. Flaxir not here. Let me just remove myself. No. But what do you mean? We are in the party, so you should have joined with me. That's how it usually works. Doesn't matter. Let's try again. So I'm going to dual yard for where 3 people are. That's EU social, and the last numbers are 116. Yeah, I showed you the server name.
Duel yard.
It's still not here, but that's fine. So EU social, and the ending is 1116. 111 and 6. Again, I find duels a bit boring, but Flaxir wanted to do a duel for warm-up, so let's do that, okay? Do that, let's change the weapon. Yeah, let's take this. For some reason, when you join the TO, you are seeded into that server, but I'm not sure how it works with whenever you do the standalone server. So Flaxir. Separate. Okay. You know what? You know, let's try it for another 2 minutes and... oh yeah, I see you. Okay, good. Like Navi. I see you. Yeah, join up, go wherever you want, and let's just do... okay. Okay, great. Okay. So let's try. Okay, we can go if you want in this. So you see, this is arena, and here I'm limited moving around because I'm a Vanguard, and Vanguard is not very good at standing and taking the beating. Oh yeah, not bad, not bad. Very nice job, by the way. Good job. You want? Okay, Cherkev. Well, got to the other guy. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, so far 3-0, that's fine. Okay, let's do Flex here again. Alright, not bad, not bad. You see, when I'm hitting that leg level, you're not very good at blocking. That's fine. Okay.
Straight on.
Alright. Again, I'm not good at duels. Just, guys, a reminder, I'm not good at duels. I'm shit, okay? No, I want to place here. Let's go to another place, okay? Come with me. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Come on, your timing is a bit off. It's okay. Eventually you'll get it. You just overreact too quickly.
I cannot.
Okay, a guy who decides to FFA. Fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really like that overhead drag and connected with the leg level. Okay. Some pubers. Okay. Wait a second. They want to. You know, let's go to.
With me! Strap one on, ladies, and fall
Okay, let's
in.
go. All right. So let's do it here. It's fine. Sorry about that. Come on. Yeah, it's okay. You did well anyway. It was now it was more challenging than previously, so you did well. But yeah, the guy always comes in and ruins the fun. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, you see, it's really bad sledgehammer. Okay. Okay. That was bad. Alright, so 10-0, I call it a day. I survived a bit. Okay, let's go to a survival run? No? This dual layer is enough, I think. But yeah, so you saw, when you practice now, last duel was quite good from your part. You just need to more, figure out the stamina. But other than that, you were, we're going toe to toe, except the first few engages where I actually managed to do you damage. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'll go now to survival run to the populated servers of 64 people. Alright, so thank you Fox here for warm-up. If you want, you can follow me, but if not, I still need to do content for the guys, okay? So there you go, a warm-up on Dual Yard. I was magically able to survive. Let's do that. By the way, if somebody wants to join, just write that you want to join, and then I'll invite you to the party. Okay. I see that Robin and Forsaken Archer are in, but if they want, they can join. Also, if you want a specific weapon, do you have a specific weapon in mind? You can put it down here, and I'll try to do a survival run with it, unless it's really crappy. So then the number of kills will be really bad. But except I won't do survival run with unarmed, because that's just way too hard. It would take me around 10 tries or more to do unarmed survival run, so maybe not. in Team Fortress 2 is... No, to be very good at duels, clicks here. You can just, you know, kill people, you know, from behind when you come and find a good position, and enemies, you know, are not in a good position. That's it. That's basically it. For duels, yes, but, you know, I would, you know, there are much more better duelists out there, yeah? So if I see that I'm losing duel, I run away. Simple as that. Hello, Jackie White. Yeah, sure. If you want, let me cancel looking for match. Do I have you in my friend list? If not, there is a social code inside the description of this video. If you would provide your own social code, I would add you and we can do a run together if you want. So how you get the social code is you write in the main menu, you hit the down, you know, right bottom side of it. There is a social button, you press it and there is a code. You can press on it and you can see what the code is. Okay, I see your code. I see you're familiar how to do that. That's great. I'll send you the invitation. So invitation is sent. Now you also have to send the invitation to me, and that will conclude the transaction of becoming sort of friends inside the Chivalry. And yeah, Klaxir, sorry about that. We just need to ensure that, you know, we have more people. The mass of people, you know. If we won't take the enemy by quality, we'll take by numbers. So yeah, I added you and I don't yet see you inside the game. Not yet. Also do not know your name. Right. Yeah, Klaxir, it's fine again. So you understand how to play Team Fortress 2, that's fine, but there are a bit, I would say it's a bit more arcade-ish, although Chivalry is also arcade-ish. But you know, there are no rocket jumps and stuff. But yeah, let's see if Jackie White connects. Once again, oh yeah, I see Jackie White, EW, great. So I'll invite you to the party. What does EW stand for? Europe West? Well, let me invite again. Serious in party. Jack is not in the party. And main menu. Can you see the invites? Because I'm trying to invite you, like, okay, sure. Invite it again. Oh, you should... Eugene Weaver, okay. Okay, Eugene, there was no need to dox yourself. But that's fine, I'm pretty sure there are more than one Eugene out there. And shout out to you, Mr. EW. You cannot join. Okay, oh yeah, there you are. Finally. Great. Alright, so we'll do the survival run. Now it's for real. Although I did survival run in duel yards, of course. There were some folks who participated in the FFA, but I did duels, okay? So I was the behaving guy who behaved exemplary. Great, Jackie. So we'll start now. You know, the most populated servers, hopefully. By the way, if I by any chance am switching the server, you can hear me in game. Okay, so let me double check. Options, audio. No, it's disabled. Audio chat is disabled. Audio chat is disabled. Oh, push to talk. I see. Push to talk, but it's disabled, so I hope it works. Okay. Yeah, we're sitting on the server. So, by the way, Jackie, so if by any chance, for example, we join a server that is just like in the middle of it, right, and we don't want to wait for a new one, because you know it's not a full survival run. It's not starting from, you know, if the map is starting from the mid. So what I'll do, I'll jump into another server, but you don't need to jump. You will be dragged along as all other party members. So yeah, don't worry about that. You don't need to rejoin or anything, because if you try to rejoin the server, you'll be automatically removed from the party. So if, in case that happens, you just, you know, stick in the same server, and you'll be put into server I have, you know, been put in the next server. Yeah, so just FYI. Alright, so already around 2 minutes. For some reason, we're not being put yet well into the server. Not yet. Let's see what's happening. Okay. So 2 minutes and I'll restart then. Looking for servers. 2 minutes, okay, that's sufficient. Let's try again. You see, public servers are afraid of our party. It will be very one-sided. Yeah. You are a group leader in your screen. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's do one thing. So, Plaxira, I'll remove you from the party and I'll put you back in the party, okay? Okay. Now party leader, interesting. Okay. And what about now? I invited you again. You are back again. Great. Let's try this. Yeah, some sort of bugs. It's fine. Hopefully nothing. What? Jackie left the game? Yeah, but Jackie... What happened to Jackie? You went offline? Alright, no worries. Once Jackie comes back online, we'll ask him to rejoin. If I don't see him online. Oh yeah, so we're being put now? It's fine. No, I don't know about that. I think that's just bugs. You know, when now, you know, like every second line is being by AI, written by AI. It's not very good. Okay, we are attacking. It's a start. I'm using the same weapon I did warm-up with. And Jackie joined now? What? How is that possible? Okay, so he restarted. Let me double check. So Jackie... yeah, sure. You can mute it. Are you inside the party? Did you open... Did you restart your... whatever? Chivalry? I died by a catapult anyway, so I'll probably go to another server. But just when Plaxir died. So you see, I'm losing this. Yeah, I already died by catapult, so no worries. Don't worry, you'll be killed by teammates anyway. So you saw that I was losing the battle, so I decided to run away. The best tactic when you're losing the battle. Now I see easy kill, and I go for it. So Jackie, my home internet connection crashed. Okay, in that case, you know, that's fine. Clicks here. I'm gonna invite Jackie. You know, because I invited him, so it would be very not cool if I didn't let him play. So I see you now in the party, so I'll start now, and Claxier hopefully will be put in our server. So apologies, Claxier, on ruining your survival round. So where are you from, Jackie? What kind of internet provider does this? It's fine, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. It's not important. Things happen in life. Again, it's a start. That's a good server, except we're on defending side. Claxier is here. And Jackie. And Jackie. Jackie left the party. I'm not sure what's happening, but you know, if that continues to happen, we'll have to say no at this time. Okay. See, I persevered and I did not engage. So what I do, I heal, and enemy is being taken care of by Klaxir. So yeah, if you're losing battle, you don't need to go on until the last moment. It's not action movie. Just go back, and that's it. And give Klaxir a kill. I see what Klaxir is doing. He doesn't want to steal the kill. He did. Well done, no worries. Don't worry about it. Active parry. Yeah, also, yeah, that was tough. So that's a good Justice Moses, pretty good player probably. He's able to fight 1 against 2 easily. Although I did not receive too much damage. That's fine, sure. Ukraine. Ukraine? Really? Eugene Weaver? Ah, okay, got it. So you're not really Eugene Weaver, but translation from Slavic language. Evgeny or Zhenya. Okay, got it. That's fine. Yeah, so far doing well. By the way, this is 1 kill item. Want to be as far as I can from it. And another kill. So yeah, going around the enemies and friendlies and trying to score last hits is the best. And I do deliver consistent damage. My heavy overhead does more than half of a total HP, or even a knight. So we lost this objective. We need to go back.
Masons, this tower is our only remaining bulwark.
Yeah, pretty, I think, well-balanced teams. I see a lot of people over 100 and even 200 levels in both teams. So I bet it will finish on this particular objective with a flag. Not the tower, but the flag. That's my I bet. Yeah, an enemy with a beehive. Save the bees. He did not save the bees. Now, not very good, you know, on my part to go and deliver such damage on the friendlies. But could not. I mean, I was in momentum, so could not really escape too much. Oh yeah, I was able to dodge the last one. I heard that he was following me. Now this is not a really nice place. Saved friendly. You see, enemy was, I found a nice spot. Went behind the enemy. Same here. Now it's not a good spot. So we go back. And some fire. Yeah. Burn 3 enemies. And a lot of kills. Yeah, did I kill friendlies? Not yet. So 11 kills, pretty good. Although Riggs has more kills. I mean, I started this gameplay when the map already started, so no wonder the number of kills is a bit lower than the top. But if everything goes fine, we'll probably catch up to him. Yeah. Some so far controlling situation. There are way too many enemies here. Now I'm not engaging there anymore. There was only one archer left and like 4 enemies. I don't want to go against crap ton of enemies. Instead I go back once I secured 1 kill. Even if I didn't secure the kill, it would, you know, time was actually ticking for me to go back. Yeah, very good. A lot of hits on the enemy. His execution axe was not even as fast as my great sword, but of course I did accelerations even with the heavy hits. And there you go. That's how it happens. So the problem here was on 2 enemies hit simultaneously. Oh, that's fine. No worries. I'll defend the tower and then we'll put into another server. Now, these things happen. You see one crucial mistake and that's it. This is a squishy class, but I think any class would have, you know, would have died. Having in mind those 2 axes. I don't know, a bit Turkish cursors, I guess. I play PUBG a lot, so I know what... and there's a lot of Turks there. So I know that this is not good words. One thing behind the enemies. Yeah, a bit rusty still. A lot of kills. Oh my god, a friendly actually managed to block me in. Let's do some objective stuff. Okay, it's taken. Enemy was out of stamina. This one was just in poor position. Enemy was out well out of hand. And he's dead now. Jesus, I killed Jesus. Cannot really get behind the enemy yet. It's fine. So 24 kills. I already put rigs behind me in terms of kills. Let me go a bit in. Yeah, bad position. Really wanted to secure the kill on the downed enemy. Let's continue. So now, if I die, for example, I usually try to finish the map as quickly as I can. So the way to do it is actually to go for objective. Okay. I'm not sure why the enemy just kept running away. You can't run away from Vanguard. It's a pretty tight spot. Come on. Stop, stop, stop. You see, was able even to survive in such a precarious situation. Again, block is your friend, actually. Let's try and again stop enemies from advancing. Stop the enemy from actually ruining the guy who was defusing. Time. But yeah, so 30 seconds left. Not bad. Oh my god, not bad. Yeah, enemy got rid of his weapons. And one impatient guy, Vanguard, just tried to go behind me. Anyway, it's a good run. Fun. So yeah, one death was really stupid of me. Just my sword did not connect to the enemy and I received 2 hits like in 1 millisecond. It's fine. So we defended, we won, Let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, so Jackie, can I invite you now? Let's try again, okay? Yeah, good warm-up, exactly. So let's invite Jackie again. I'm from Lithuania. Let's try again. I've also been to Ukraine. Of course, that was before the war. Just for a visit. I circle Axel, you know, when I was dueling against a guy with a quarterstaff, you were running behind that enemy. Not really sure if you wanted to participate or not. So
Masons, clear the walls and protect our
okay,
siege weapons.
so this is a tough one, because now we'll have to basically receive with our face a lot of enemy boulders. The catapult will be throwing boulders all the way. It's not very good, and it's not easy to survive. Generally, you should keep away from enemies. Let me see. Okay, this is not yet done. This is done. Oh my god, I actually made it too short. My god, so bad of me. Too short because I was looking at the enemy, not at the catapult. You see, I also revived the guy, so it was iffy. I did help you, yes. No kill? What the hell? I thought there will be enemy mounting it, but it wasn't. Okay, a lot of enemies coming down. There you go, Boris. So yeah, a bit tough position. There's enemy here.
Our defenses are falling. Safeguard our siege weapons.
Okay. Black eyes or whatever. Okay, friendly needs help. Not sure why did he faint. That's fine. I know enemy catapult is raining fire on us. That's pretty bad. Basically you can be insta-killed without even seeing the enemy. So you have to time and just move between the catapult boulders landing. Now this is really bad spot. So the best place if you still want to participate in fights, wait for catapult boulders to land and just move between those two towers in the middle. Okay, so boulders are out. Yep, that happens too. I failed. I also did the unnecessary thing. But that's fine. We'll defend this objective. But actually our team is pretty bad. That's fine, we tried this. We'll see. Our next two objectives are still a bit easy to survive. But I said this is very difficult. Having in mind that catapult boulders are running in. So I don't have even stamina for blocking. Very nice feint. No worries, we'll try to defend this objective, but for this objective I cannot use the greatsword. It has to be a knight. A lot of, again, not very survivable map, especially if you are defending on all those walls. That's fine, we'll try to defend this. I mean, Bazaar is not easy to defend, but next objective is. A bit rest again, didn't play yesterday, Chivalry, so I can see that. So make a mistake, I make mistakes. That's fine, we'll get there. Okay, really bad. There's a bug here. No, 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 I'm friendly.
They nearly have control of the
Okay.
bazaar.
So Bazaar is undefendable. See, we'll try our best. So yeah, I cannot defend here. Okay, you got rid of him. Good. Yeah, too hard, I mean. That's okay. Team-wise, it looks like level-wise they're the same. For some reason, I didn't see too many friendlies on the objective. That's fine. So this objective is probably the easiest to defend.
Masons to the
This one.
courthouse. Keep it clear of Tenosian
But we'll see if I'm lucky. Again, best to do survival runs and attacking runs, at least for some maps. This map is not very good for defensive runs. Okay, okay. So I'll defend the objective, and we'll see. We'll go from there. And fire. Wow. What a combo. Survived, but still by a threat. Low on HP. There's no flag here. No flag, so there you go. That's fine, but the main idea is to defend here. If I would be a Vanguard, I would probably go out and try to score kills and reduce HP for incoming enemies. But now we just need to hold the objective, because I want this map to end. So instead of joining another server, I just, you know, finish this map. Come on, and friendlies do attack as well. See, friendly giving the enemy active parry. It's not very good to fight them. Okay. Come on, don't slash. When you could do... I really wanted to move the enemy from the catwalk. I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. Yeah, so I started the fight with practically no stamina. Unfortunately. But no worries, we're doing fine, we're defending. So it's actually beneficial to have, probably the only place in game where it's beneficial to have Firepot. so you can actually burn all those entrances. Friendly. Thank you for friendly damage. Yeah. Let's go in. Stop giving active parry. Nope, not slashing, idiot. Come on. If you doing the same hit and expecting different result, that's called insanity. Just try to rotate. I mean, add additional variable. Mix up your hits. Then enemy has no active parry, and he cannot do retained stamina when fighting one against many. It's quite crucial, and I don't see why friend is always failing to do simple rules. So I did overhead, swings, and so on. I'm actually low on HP. So yeah, if you just press left mouse button, you're not playing this game correctly. It's fine if you're low level, but if you are not low level, and I did try to help friendly, but I'm taking. Yes, we a bit have some advantage there in numbers. So really had to, even the guy who is knocked down, he still captures the flag. You have to get rid of anybody. So I saw the guy without a hand and decided to finish him off. So would actually take it in our favor. So yeah, we defended this. Although it was not a swell run. But next map, I think it's Line Spy? Not really sure. I don't remember actually. But it's good. No survival, but again, warm up. So again, if there are no requests for weapons, I'll go again. Oh, and Jackie left again, so I guess his internet is not very stable today. Maybe next time. Oh, it's a random. That's fine. The biggest challenge is the first part, not to be killed by whatever friendly or enemy catapult. And the rest, it's manageable. Not too hard. Now I defended in last map, so hopefully this time I'll be put in attacking team. Katars. Oh, come on, man. I'm really bad at Katars, and we're in defending team. Really bad. I mean, okay, you know, I'll do this one with the weapon I have, and the next one I'll try Katars, okay? It's not gonna be pretty, because I'm not very good with Katars, and just really terrible weapon. But that's okay, request is accepted. Let's go. So, we have relatively the same numbers. One friendly already died. Received a flying axe, and I guess. Okay, this is really difficult when enemy has a javelin. But basically he can insta-kill me, insta-knock me. So really you have to be careful with those javelins. I don't mind if they're, you know, I'm fighting against them one-on-one. But usually they're, you know, throwing javelins from behind. No, just double check. And there you go. That's how you score an easy kill. You see a red enemy and use a mallet to finish the job. So that was quite stupid of enemy archer to come in against Vanguard, who can insta-kill you. So he made one fatal mistake. Now he rests in pieces. And this is a catapult. I'm not afraid of it. Why? Because it's winched to the maximum. That means they are shooting like to the wall or even further. I easily can take. And now they adjusted the aim and they're throwing it really on me. And by the time they actually got the right range, I'm long gone from that. And again, you see catapults, so I cannot really contest objective too much. This is the hardest part actually, just like... Oh my god, this was close. And there you go, you saw that? You saw that. So yeah, I told you, that's the hardest part. That's okay, Klaxir also died, Jack is now not in picture. We'll join another server. You played using your iPhone on hotspot. Okay. I don't even play on Wi-Fi, dude, Jackie, just to tell you. I'm trying to... I have a LAN connection and whatever Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable. So that's the only sure way that you do not have like jumping pings. And again, a start. That's good. I hope Klaxir did not mind that I put him into the server. So for defenders, it's a bit tricky to be a Vanguard. It helps it running away, but it does not help. It doesn't have staying power. And again, catapults ruining my day. You see, so today from 3 runs, 2 of them ended by just receiving a catapult boulder. Yeah, these things happen. I'm not saying I'm not immune to catapult boulders. I'm not Jackie Chan or Chuck Norris. Oh yeah. What the hell was that? Okay, Klaxir, sorry about that. Let's try again. And hopefully this time it will be attacking run. I'm not really lucky today. Let's try again. Oh yeah, and I told to run Katars. Okay, so I'll do Katars. Okay. I'm hating myself already for this. So Katars, now we're on attacking side. And with Katars it is possible. Katars, it's awful weapon. Why it is awful? It's probably the worst weapon in the game. Except maybe Bone Club is worse. The problem with it, whenever you hit the enemy, it does not cancel enemy's attack. So you have always sort of hit and block, something like that. But it does insta-kill enemy archers, so... All guys from behind generally, but that's 90 damage. I saw enemy there. So yeah, for those kind of jobs, it's working fine. Again, this is not to say the Katars are good. No, they're awful. But with any weapon, from behind you can kill somebody. Okay? Even with Katars. I see enemy archer. What is he doing? He's taking it to the face. That's fine. I don't mind when he does that. I saw enemy knight coming in. Now this is the fight I don't want to have. So a bit wait for more friendlies to come in. Actually managed to duel somewhat. Received lots of damage from friendlies, of course, as always. There's enemy with a pole hammer. Come on. I cannot hit him, you see? The range is so shit. I cannot hit him. So even if I did 60 damage, I could not finish him up. Yay, we survived the first stage. With a shit weapon, nonetheless. Yeah, you know, like every weapon, It's best if you attack the enemy from behind. Imagine with Sekiro, you know, when you, for example, you know, the From Software game Sekiro. So if you fight the start with a backstab, you're already like halfway through the problems. Apologies for stealing. Okay. Okay. So yeah, but it's quick. I mean, you can do in quick successions. So that's sort of, I think, that's okay. But still, enemy can just receive that in the face and just continue fighting, because it does not cancel his attack. Okay, there's a problem. There's three enemies there. So attacking that would be a suicide. Will I do that? No, I will wait for additional friendlies to come in. Yeah, so I got one enemy, although he was revived, so of course I did not receive a kill. Still, I consider this a good engagement, even though I received a lot of damage from friendlies. But I waited, you know, did my moment. Need to wake up. Damias. Damias. Not sure. What's his name? Not sure how to pronounce that. And you see, I cannot really... So I have to wait. You see? The problem, I cannot use sort of superior speed, because that will not cancel the attack. It's a bit tough. But what I can do is revive folks who are coming in. Okay, there's quite a few enemies there. No need to engage there. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, that was, you know, finishing the guy who was lying down. Not the best way to do. But I'm in with limitation with such weapon. Yeah, for Katas, 7 kills, that's a lot. Usually I think the highest I did like something like 20 kills. And with normal weapon you can do 40, 50, 60. So yeah, you saw I stood there and received damage from friendlies. Not the enemy, but friendlies. So they reduced my health to half. And I was, you know, could be killed by anybody from one hit. So yeah, pretty bad. But with Katas you have to be strong, close and personal. And you have to take it from enemy team. So yeah, pretty terrible. Rage is a problem, cancel attack is another problem. Okay, also those one-hit items that can insta-kill you. It's best to get rid of them. Just in case I'm running through here, I'll be accidentally pushed into those. I see we have Nuttertus being first in friendly team. Pretty good effort from him. 17 kills. Yep, behind the enemies. As the class entails. That's what you should be doing. And behind the enemies again. Not tipping the balance now, just stealing the kills. Again, weapon is not very good in straight up fight. I mean, anybody who played with Katas can tell that. And why it is, I mean, if you think that I just hate Katas, that's not the thing. Just look at this map, and if you see any ambusher, you won't find him playing with Katas. So that's the point. They usually take daggers or short swords, but not cutters. And you saw that? I was also put on fire by friendly. So not only my special attack and success, and in the sequence another hits were blocked by enemy's active parry, but also received a hit from friendly and also an arrow from friendly and was lit on fire. Yeah, this is the problem with cutters. Not just cutters, but with short range weapons, that you have to be close and personal. But also, you know, be susceptible to damage because you are low HP. Did the enemy survive? No, did he? No, he didn't. We're going from behind, of course, as the best way to engage with Ambusher. As Ambusher has additional damage amplification if he's hitting from behind with his native weapons. Cutters is one of the native weapons. So yeah, pretty hard to fight here, when I'm also constantly hit by friendlies. Also, the special attack is a bit iffy. I don't particularly like it. Still managed to dive somehow. Also, another thing, you cannot actually throw anything. If you throw one cutter, you lose them both. That's another minus for cutters. So yeah, it looked like I hit from behind, but unfortunately it did not count. Maybe it was a bit to the side. So only 60 damage, special attack. Okay, that's pretty good. When he's just defending, eventually he'll lose all his stamina. Yeah, by the way, I rated this map on attacking runs as one of the easiest. I see enemies coming from there, but I don't want yet to engage. Not yet. Not until I'm from behind. Yeah, still could not secure the kill. Although I did the majority of job, I guess. Enemy with low in HP, but that was not enemy, that was friendlies hacking into me. They like to do that from time to time. Anyone who plays Chivalry knows that. Now when enemy is without weapons, cutters are quite quick and you can finish them off. The best against archers. People without weapons, like peasants. Yeah, so duels, not very good. I saw that I hit the enemy, and I instinctively think that I can continue because I play with normal weapons, but that's not the case. You cannot do that with cutters. You have to always block, because enemy's attack will not be cancelled. Let's go that. Yeah, I cannot heal you. I don't have the bandages. So yeah, and there's enemy crossbowman there. I mean, he can ruin my day. So instead it's best, actually, just if you receive a hit, to go and heal. And you saw, I mean, I cannot get rid of the enemy if he just press block. That's it. He can counter the cutter successfully. There's nothing going for it. You cannot dance with it. And I heard that there is an enemy coming. Cannot really engage. I'm one hit away from dying. Again, have to go back. Yeah, pretty not good. I mean, usually ambushes go around and can go always backstab and stuff. With this weapon, you can't even backstab anybody. So, for example, well, you can backstab one enemy, so that's only archers. Whereas with a dagger, you can insta-kill 3 classes, so only one class can survive your backstab. Okay, sick kick. Foxir is having troubles. Oh no, that's not Foxir. Okay, so we got the enemy. Yeah, so still pretty good. Even managed to kick somebody, but he did not block. So it was inconsequential. He delivered 5 damage. Also, jab, I think also has a really low reach, because it's a headbutt. Well, I think it's just also has tremendously bad reach. Also cannot hit the enemy from behind. I see quite a few enemies on top, so I don't want to be under it. Now I can heal somebody. Yep, there you go. But going and contesting with the objective with this, no, it's not possible. It is possible, but not for me. I'm not just not very good. I did jab, worked well, but it was still risky because the enemy, you know, was already on the second swing. So if I did not hit that, I'd be one hit away from dying. He did not use heavy swings, so that's additional reason why I could have survived that additional hit. But usually, no, 2 hits is usually enough, as much as it takes. Okay, for some reason, and by risking my neck, I was able to secure a kill. Very tough weapon. Very short range. Okay, that's terrible. Again, I saw that. And there's another javelin. So guy just, you know, if you play javelins, you just see some choke point. Just try to saturate it with as many javelins as you can. That's his job. So that's why if you go through all those, what's a crevice, and then you'll be hit by javelins, like I did. I was hit by the javelin, and additionally by an archer. So this class is quite low in HP, so every arrow hit counts. Okay, now enemy's having trouble. Let's see if I can exacerbate the situation for him. Oh, he died. And of course, friendly threw a fire pot on me. Why I know it's a friendly? Because it delivered very little damage. Still delivered damage, but just very little. Okay, I cannot contest that. Cannot contest that. So even from behind, you saw, damage is negligible. Usually katas you should go behind the enemies. And since I do not have even... Oh, I have the thrown daggers. Actually, the second weapon is daggers. Okay. Well, maybe it's not so bad. Enemies dancing there. Not pretty good for me with low range weapon. Now there's another guy with katas. The only one I saw this year. He died, of course, but was able to get rid of 2 friendly archers. And there's a vanguard coming my way. I don't really want to do... See that? My heavy attack delivered 55 damage and did not stop enemy from attacking. So I did not want to stay there and receive that hit. Again, I hit to the enemy, but enemy's attack did not stop. So that's very... You know, I don't feel like it's normal. It's anti-pattern. Anti-pattern, so I don't feel really confident going in when I did not have, you know, cancellation upon hit. Enemy does, but I don't. Enemy, and there is... You see, that way it works fine, but then it's ideal situation, you always hitting enemy from behind. It's ideal situation. It doesn't always happen. Ideal situation again, and was also red. And this also. So only from behind works well. So good game, well played. Survived with probably the worst weapon in Chivalry. It's possible, but not very satisfying. Because always you're risking your neck and do not receive the reward. That's the problem with it. Cool. Any other weapon? Can you give some advice on how not to get frustrated in this game? Well, what can I tell you, Jackie? It's all about with experience, and it comes that you don't really care. That's it. You don't mind. And just treat every engagement or your mistake as a mistake, something you can learn from. And that's it. Okay, if I'm gonna be a peasant, I'm definitely skipping that. I already had my run with cutters. But not this time. But maybe... yeah, something substantial. So Yosigor cutters it was, but trust me, it's not very satisfying, at least not for me. Frustrating weapon to use. Very frustrating. By the way, javelins are very good against peasants if they don't block, so they can insta-knock the peasant. Also, if you spawn with a torch. Oh, actually, let's do the one-handed mace. Let's do that. Thank you for your hit, kind sir. Yeah, let's do the one-handed mace, actually. I promised somebody that it's time to do one-handed mace survival run, so I'll do that. But basically it's a slightly gimped version of one-handed axe. It doesn't go through enemies, but other than that it's a decent weapon. I already have a torch, so I'll use it. There you go, that's already a hit from me. And also for a good measure, let's take the chicken, just in case we need to jab and set somebody on fire. So now the ultimate combo. Okay, you see that? That was a javelin. I don't see it. I don't want to be outnumbered here, so I'll just wait. Because I did not really comprehend where the enemy is. Okay, that enemy is down. Quite a few enemies on the side. What are you watching at? By the way, do you know that all peasants are male named? So this is Ketil, that's fine. This is a female. What? Peter. That's Peter, okay? This is quite a LGBTQ friendly game. So you saw the girl, her name was Peter. Yeah, so if you did not know that, now you do. Okay, got rid of an Indian. That's his name in Russian. Okay, that's 3 enemies and only 1 friendly. Now 2 friendlies. No, it's fine. Okay, we got rid of 1, and then the rest just ran away. A nice overhead. Oh, dashed just in the nick of time. Was tough. Oh yeah, very nice. Nice usage of barrel. Barrels are very good. Yeah, he burned to death. To a crisp. Now this is a problem with chickens, and generally items that you pick up I won't be able to use the healing horn, but that's fine. Okay, so there's catapult coming in. Sorry, the ballista is looking somewhere in the middle down the road. So already 1 hit was delivered. Let's just double check. Okay, the ballista on the left side was basically shot. So now ideally we can proceed towards the wall. We can. Okay, got rid of the enemy. Still, ballista is quite active. So what we do is go around this particular moat, although it's not filled with water. Okay, happy that I was not hit. What? Okay, so friendly stole my kill. I could have killed him, but I decided to put him on fire. Yeah, my kill was stolen. That's quite a few enemies there. Although I will not use my chicken before them. Also, when you have a chicken in your hand, you cannot revive anybody, so that's additional problem. I won't score enough points. That's fine, I can live with that. Oh, there's quite a few enemies here. I'll let friendlies through, because my weapon is not very good.
We have breached the city gate! Enter the city and loot their valuables! For the
Okay.
order!
Chicken has lived. Very good. Also, if you're knocked, the chicken goes away. Come on. Okay. Okay. The enemy's still coming. Not sure why. They're far away from the objective. Anti-air attack. Worked well. Stop! 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 So that I received a bolt in the head. And friendlies then started you know, just putting all the weapons into me, and that's terrible. You see, if you're blocked from behind by friendlies, you'll die. Okay, got one. Okay. Our enemy has nowhere to run, so that should be quite easy kills. Come on, those team damage is awful. Come on, that's like 5 times in a row I was hit by friendlies. Yeah, Mike is not good, not bad. I saw him dancing for quite a long time against so many of my fellow teammates. Okay, delivered a hit. Now I went back. Okay. So far doing well. But again, this map is not very challenging for attackers. Not past the ballista stage.
The town is almost completely looted!
Okay. Zebot. I could heal everybody. But I have a chicken and I don't want to lose it. Instead, chicken wants to go to the last stage. Okay, too many enemies. Ah, I received a hit. Pretty friendly archer. Okay. Enemy lost his weapon, so no stamina. But I don't engage immediately. I go around. You see, just the expansions. Don't need to engage straight away. Just wait until. And I hear the enemy is approaching. Oh my god, need to run away. So yeah, we already lost the superiority in numbers here. There's no point of overstaying our welcome. See, defeat in details. You have to go to the places, flip the scales, and you see enemy, if they continue standing there, they don't contribute to the overall effort. Instead, on the left, we're moving the crates of gold. Yeah, again, the range is not the best. The range is not the best. I want to use my healing horn. I cannot. I would lose a chicken if I do.
Onward! The enemy has fallen back to the market!
Yep. Received additional hit from friendlies, as always. Also an arrow. Yep, as always. This is expected. And I'm not sure if I will be able to survive this. I'm too far, so I have to respawn forward. So the chicken is gone. Apologies for that. I was just too far from the objective. I would have never made it in time. So that maybe around 8 more seconds. So it was risky. Probably would not have been able to go to the next map stage. So instead I had to do forward spawn. And there are no chickens here, as far as I know. That's fine, we'll take something else. Equally satisfying item. Okay, thank you for Chivalry. Thank you for Javelin. Okay, there's an enemy coming. Okay, I see you. I see you. So yeah, not particularly happy with this engagement. For some reason I could not get rid of a knight. At least that's what I saw, and then additional enemy came in. Oh, pretty tough situation, considering everything. Yep. So I had to jump, so my throwing knife would not land on friendly. Okay, this one is done. Let's help this guy. Thank you for stealing. That's fine. What's here doing fine, he doesn't need any help. Oh, very nice escape. Very nice escape. So I delivered damage, I killed the enemy and then escape. Okay. I'm a bit low in HP. And also don't have a healing bandage. So I go back. I know where the ammo crate is. Over here. There's one closer to the objective, but I don't want to go that much yet. Yeah, 100 mace. Pretty good, but again, not as good as 200 mace in my view, but pretty good. Pretty good. So, not as good as 100 attacks, but again, pretty good. Hits like a truck, especially against knights, and since knights are the most popular class in Chivalry. Okay, not very good. Enemy just caught me off guard, almost died there, not gonna lie. But all things considered, still persevered. Now need some novelty item. For fun. Pretty abysmal pawn usage. Okay, I got rid of all of them. Again, if you hit from behind, you know, everything falls much faster. Yeah, let's take a novelty item. Yeah, now I have a skull. Also a head would be fine, but oh yeah, this is better. Oh, and it's gone. This is better. Novelty item. So yeah, additional flag with, yeah, you saw that? I knew it. It's gonna happen. So, against Ballista, again, you have to go forward with sort of unpredictable mana and just pray. Yeah, if you pray, that's gonna be fine. If you don't pray, well, Jesus is not gonna protect you. Let's throw some shit. Yeah. Now he doesn't smell so nice anymore. Not that he smelled better before. But now he's covered in shit. So yeah, pretty bad here. Also can be... enemy can come from behind. Also there could be some fire pots thrown. So instead we don't go there. Instead we'll come through the ramp. And assist. If necessary. Still managed to defend and escape, but it was not very good engagement from my side, although I could have taken down that guy with a Highlander sword. Oh, that's here, nice, nice.
Greetings, peasant. Sufficiently met.
So yeah, when guys attacking like this, it's just really bad. I just basically accelerate and put my weapon into animation so my weapon will connect faster to the enemy. Okay, again, received an arrow. And an arrow again. I'm not really sure where I was shot from, but probably from the top. Close, not quite, but close. So 3 arrows, and I have my first death. That's fine. The next map is Dark Forest, so probably the last map I'll do today. If you have any weapon requests, now's your time. I did one with Cathars, but it was on an easy map. I did not go all the way. Let me see. I'm not really sure who shot me, really. Really hard to see. I was here. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. No things happen, you know, stray arrow. I thought I was safe. I wasn't. But you can't really anticipate. I mean, archers will be lurking everywhere.
You've eliminated half of their remaining forces.
I got rid of enemy. Quite a nice melee. You see? And guys just throw stuff in the back of friendlies. Yeah, you're not winning this one. This loot is not as good as 100 mace. That's me low. Ah, I could have attacked, but I don't. Okay, nice hit. But hey, I was providing music. Let me score additional kill with flute. That'll be it for it. Yep, and that's how flute goes. See, a kill with flute. Of course, I specifically targeted a guy who has no HP. And the second kill with a flute. GG. Lexir, well done. He survived. I didn't. I just got shot to pieces by archers. So yeah, for last map, if there is no request, then I'll do... I'm not sure what I do. Okay, I'll try to do greatsword. Since there are no requests, that's fine. So yeah, this is the last map we'll do today.
The Battle of Dark Forest.
So good job, Klexier. You did better than me now. I'll be watching your videos now. So we're on attacking side, so this time probably it will be defense, I guess. It's not always like this. They still calculate sort of that, you know, levels are equal more or less on teams. Yeah, we're defenders, as I said. Yeah, don't worry, it was the end, so I did not mind. Don't worry about this. Like, died in the last 2 minutes, something like that.
Take them by surprise.
That's okay.
Brothers, stop that caravan.
Run away, run away, run away. It's not good. Not good. Wow. Okay. You want to try a different map? Clicks here. Well, the ultimate run. It was, yeah, defensive run. I know it's the stuff map. So if you want, you died too. So I think we can do that. We have to do a good run, but also an attacking run if possible. Yeah, correct. I know you're trying to help. It's okay. I escaped initially. So you see, knights are actually tough for defensive runs because they're not very quick. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh. What the hell? Did I enter recording? No.
Slaughter of Coxwell.
Okay, so there is a cheater here, so just report him. I mean, 47 kills, honestly. Let us see. Actually, spectate. Let's see, somebody with no name, right? With no name. Yeah, it's definitely a cheater. Yes, sir. There you go. You see? See? See that? See that? How do you like that? There you go. That's a cheater. Okay, what we do, we won't play on the server. Just report him. Yeah, we saw that. Anyway, report is submitted. He left the server. Probably doesn't want people to report him. But we did report him, just in the nick of time. Okay, defense again. Tough. But I will not be able to play with Vanguard. So let's not die in the first stage, and then that'll be fine. Oh my god, it's still that class. I think I changed it, but just in case. My ping is pretty good.
Protect those battlements. Can we at least pretend we're professional? Fall in behind me.
Okay, there's a catapult coming. Okay. So these guys who are using the crossbows should... Oh, they are focusing what they're supposed to. That's fine. No further questions. Let's see where the bolt is landing. Landing dead straight in the objective. That's pretty precarious. Let's see. Okay, nothing more. And I go back because, again, I don't want to be hit by catapult boulders. That's the reason why I'm returning back. See that? Ballista is down. Pretty tough if you want to do survival as defender here. It's just, it's not worth it. You see that the point is not worth it to die here for no reason. And see, even entrance to us objective is bombarded. If you have two good catapult guys, they will basically cut off team from reinforcing. So you see that? Everybody's just dying. Cannot even go to the objective. Okay, there's a problem here. Just let's go back. Not worth it. We have a chance. But not, the chance is not now.
Keep the matrons off of our wall.
So the way to counter those
The
catapults,
outer fortifications have been occupied.
basically just have one or two crossbowmen
Defend the flagships.
with siege crossbow. That's it.
Not
That's all you
allow
want.
the masons to
And then
disable
not even
them.
single boulder would be put towards the team. Of course, it's not a very fun weapon to use, so people don't usually use it. Okay, I landed one finally. Took a while. Okay, not very good, but at least enemy is not attacking from the other side. Yeah. Random throwing knife. Oh, come on, I'm blocked in. You see that? That idiot put a board and blocked me in. Come on, pathetic. Pathetic. Not sure, I mean, if you put a board in the middle of the field, it doesn't give anything. It's not the objective, it's nothing. Pathetic, really. Awful. Okay, now I need to retreat back. And we went for a swim. It's a really good place to throw in stuff. Always land because enemy just so many enemies one close to the other. Try to heal. Now finally I can fight normally. Finally, this of course not helping. Okay, that's again that issue of active parry. And for some reason, friendly decide to hit exactly the same pattern, which is easy to guess. And then I get hit in turn, though I land my hit. A nice hit on two enemies. Now this one is with a warhammer, so 2 hits, all it takes. Leonid Yakubovic, it's a famous TV star in Russia. Interesting. Okay, I see I'm no longer hitting the enemy because friendly is blocking me in. Too many enemies. On friendly, too many enemies. Oh, it's a Kotsir. Should have helped her, actually, without running away. When you have friends like this, you don't need enemies.
The lion's roar is lost. Its mast is broken. Rally to the Gold Maiden's defense.
Well, it's okay. Again, we started when the map was already on the way.
The matrons off that ship.
The 7 kills. That's fine. For me, at least. And there is enemy already. Really don't like it when friendly are blocking me in. And then I receive a hit in return anyways, because in Chivalry, weapons do go through the enemies. Not on my watch, you don't. Okay, he was not able to go. And he's on fire now. Right, put the fire on. I was able to remove the fire from the objective, extinguish, but see the damage in return. It was a calculated move. So nick of time did that. Also was put on fire, not sure friendly or enemy, and don't really care. Nice crabs. As I have no bandages. Okay, this is a bad situation. I can be pushed into water. Okay, really bad. Too many active parries given to the enemy. Instead I go back. No point of fighting a losing battle. Yeah, do you know how to do that? Do you know how to? What's here? You do? Oh, yeah, you can jump straight away. You need some momentum, correct? I prefer this way. Not a hit. Not really sure how. A bit of hit on the enemy too. Received Javelin. Can't really contest here with no health and no healing items. Thank you. Thank you for your arrows. Oh, you see, the whole team is congregating here, so we had absolutely no chance of surviving there. Next to the gate. There were like 3 people on the objective and like 15 people on the wall. The best thing to do here is to use, for example, a halberd or a spear. Yeah, quickly getting rid of it. Okay, now it's a bit precarious. Friendly died already. I also don't want to die. Nice hit on the enemies. Now I see Execution Axe. I want to go into that swing. And nice 2 kills in quick succession. See that whenever you do a thing, overhead into overhead is really tough thing to deal with. At least for me. Not sure why do they do you think I'm so low that they can actually shoot at me? So this is Steven, but you already saw that Peter likes to wear women clothes. Also had a boob job. That's in Coxwell. Yeah, not sure. I guess my thinking is that they only included male characters first. So the names, and then they decided, okay, well, it's not a problem if we add female models, but not the, they didn't add the female names. Okay. Not sure how I killed Friendly. I knocked him. Maybe he just went in and pursued the enemy, whom I delivered all the damage. No worries. Where do we have Fox here? Slugging it out. It's a bit challenging again for defenders, but the first stage was probably the hardest. Last also not very easy, the last stage. Like Asmundr, so I'm not really sure if that's male or female name. Let me find more examples. Can't really make it from one example. Need additional male characters, female characters. Enemy still received active parry. Even by guys who would like to swing only. Now, yeah, drag. Enemy just reacted too fast. Here you don't need to go. Okay, there hit some enemies. Okay, only 2 assists. But anyway, damage was delivered. It's fine, finish him off. Could not land my axe. Guy was in a really good spot. Also ducking. So his hitbox would be even smaller. Okay. Also, don't stand under this dome. You'll fall down once the statue is taken out. So you might die for no reason. But yeah, those things you have to look what's happening. Just pick, you know, try the last hit, folks. They're red. And generally control enemy population so it doesn't go out of hand. Okay. So far things are looking quite well. Again, not too hard. And he's running with a fruit. Correct, if you have one-handed weapon, there's fruits and other items you can pick up and heal yourself. Doesn't give a lot of health, but every little helps. I saw that friendlies are having issue with this particular knight. Again, one hit, all it takes. No, it's fine here. Okay, not very good. So I received damage. Well, this enemy was quite good. Defended well. Decided to switch opponents. Once he saw me coming. And delivered a lot of damage. Do I fight? Do I continue to fight? No, I don't. So yeah, 27 kills, no deaths. Fluxer is doing fine too, 12 kills. But again, the defensive rounds are a bit harder. Maybe he's not very good at kill stealing. Okay. Not very good position. Not very good position. So I wanted to kill badly.
Calamity! The holy relics are lost, and the city is ablaze! Agathians, defend the church! They must not gain entry!
Okay. So yeah, we're sort of on the last two objectives. This one is they're both equally by terms of ability to defend. I would rate them equal. Okay, didn't want to continue fighting here because there's too many friendlies hitting me. Okay. Okay, enemy died before my axe landed. So fine. This was pretty bad placement of boards, so anyone enemy got in and just keeps on hitting. I will not be a monk. I'll just play it. Because oh yeah, so like half a team is gone. Now they are monks, but they spawn inside the objective, so they won't assist us here. Pretty abysmal. They join in, but too late. I lost the objective.
And protect Lord Phaedron's tomb.
Okay. Enemies coming. I can hear them. So we need to go back. Enemy is chasing me. What the fuck's here?
Being vandalized.
So I can actually stay here and you'll survive. But actually play the game. Also there are some items, the chandeliers. Additional problem or complication that you need to take into account. But now they're gone. Somebody already activated them. So it's, let's say, almost safe. But staying next objective is still a bit risky. Consider it best to stay next to the spawn. Okay. Are the enemies gone? No, there are no enemies here. Not yet. But I already have 2/3 of objective down. Now why I do that is I do a rolling charge, I attack and moved away. Because I can now assess the situation if it changed. Any more enemies? Yes there are. Okay, so by dancing a bit, scored 2 kills. This one was a bit easy, let's say. Let's be frank. Yeah, an enemy decided to do heavy when light was sufficient. So 37 kills. Probably I'll get to around 40. But not much more. That's at least my estimation. I have to make a stupid mistake. Additional kill, there you go, 38. Enemy coming from the objective side. Pretty bad on me. For some reason, even my axe did not have as much of a range as enemy's 100 mace. But I know there are archers that bring arrows, so always have to move, even if you're healing. So I see archers having trouble upstairs. Now I saw that the fight is going fine, but there are more enemies coming. I decided not to engage them anymore. There is a fight here, but it's too far. If I go, there might be some issues later on. So instead, I stay here and get all the points for doing nothing. Okay, so I need one more kill. And that's 40 kills. There you go. I achieved my aim. My goal I wanted to do for this run. So you cannot say that I'm just always, you know, hiding from the fight. No, I do fight. Only when it benefits me. Oh, poor enemy. He's gonna lose stamina, and he did. All stamina, and then life. Okay, now that's not very good. And this is the reason why I'm staying close to the spawn. So I can always return. And the enemy cannot really follow too much, because there's a friendly spawn wave coming. These are the small reasons why I choose fights and location I'm in general. Oh, not a bad enemy. Really was struggling to find an opening on him. The map ended, 41 kill. I think I did well.
We are left in disgrace.
And Klaxir 2 survived the defensive run, which is great. So yeah, there you go. Sometimes it's possible. Although I must admit, in the beginning it wasn't so easy. Although I had also sort of survival run 10-0 on the dual yard map, where only duels happen. So yeah, but other than that, that's it for today. So I streamed for over 2 hours. I enjoyed the games. Even did one with Qatars. So thank you thank you all for participating, and especially Klaxir and Jackie for you actually participating in the game with me too. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate it.